Is she ready?
I think so.
Let's do it.
Is that one of them? Maybe not. Did she escape?
Oh, we should include her one day. She's actually in every episode, though. Like, whenever I watch it back, I'm like,
She was up there.
she was there. Daniel Tetris.
Janice Legata.
Together, we are Cat Tetris. Hi guys, I'm Daniel Tetris.
Janice Legata.
And together, like Tom and Jerry,
Hey.
we are Cat Tetris. Brought to you this week by Robert Frost.
And Planning Center.
A blessing and a curse. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I know, the joys of trying to be organized. I love it. How was your week, Janice?
It's pretty good.
You had a pretty big week this week.
I did.
Yes.
Yeah.
For those who don't know, you want to tell them?
Oh, last week.
Last week.
Yeah.
At this point.
Yeah. I had a table read of my new one act.
Yep.
And yeah, it went really well.
On your birthday.
It was my birthday. Mm-hmm.
Joyous occasion.
It's a really good night.
It was amazing. She's playing it down, but it was like amazing. Her show is so awesome. So, yeah, I mean, jump into our hashtag goals. That's kind of a goal down for you. I don't know if that was one of your goals, but
it wasn't, and I actually completely failed one of my goals.
you did?
Yeah, because
What were we supposed to do?
We brought the books.
I was thinking about that. This came to mind afterwards. I was like, did Janice talk about her book?
And never said a word about it.
I was like, wait a minute. And I was like, oh, it's her birthday. I won't.
They were sitting right there.
No, I saw them there.
Yeah.
I saw them there. I was like, oh, Janice, you brought your books. Like, you're going to talk about them.
Always. Half the battle.
No, I get it, though. It's like when you're up there, you're thinking about so many other things.
Yes, completely forgot.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
That was that.
Well, there'll be more opportunities.
Yeah. And I'll probably forget then, too.
I mean, because you only have to talk about it one time.
Well.
Oh, we decided two.
Well, it's 2 times.
2 times.
But any performance, doesn't even count.
It's like not even.
That's just mandatory.
Next time.
Apparently.
I feel like you were planning to do it. Like you had the books.
I was.
Yeah.
I was going to.
Yeah.
And then just.
Well.
Yeah.
Next time. Half the battle. Next time I'll finish the battle.
Next time I'll mention it and have no books.
I mean, it was such a win though. Like that was such a great night for all of us there. Thank you for sharing.
Oh, thank you for being part of it.
Yeah. That was cool. Any other goal stuff going on this week for you?
What are my goals? I should be working on the next one act.
Okay.
I'm thinking about it.
Okay.
And I wrote down a few notes over the week. But honestly, all I was doing last week was getting ready for that table read. Yeah. And I do have a date for my next thing. So February 8th will be another read of balances.
Love it.
Yeah, so hopefully by then I will have written some more.
Nice.
And
this one is pretty much open to anybody to join?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So
cool.
Yeah, once I finish just getting it together in my head, we'll put it out for people to come and it'll be good.
It's gonna be more than good. You guys should all come. Check it out.
Yeah.
Witness it. It's really, really dope.
It's alright.
This one. Nice.
So yeah.
That's great. I love it. Keeping the momentum going.
Yeah. Yeah, and that February 8th date is like from a goal.
Okay.
Because, yeah, I applied for something and got it. So, yeah.
Nice.
So it's working.
It's all working.
Yeah. And how about you?
Moving forward. Love it. So this week, just still working on the EP, of course. That's kind of always a thing. I feel like I have a lot of songs to write right now. Just for, like, various things. This wasn't one of my goals, but it kind of has been a goal of mine to just do some more writing with more people. Mm-hmm. And I've gotten to do that a little bit more recently, which has been really cool.
Yeah.
And exciting for me. So just kind of like working with a few other people on some songs and then working on my songs. So it's been good.
Nice.
A lot of songwriting happening right now.
Good.
Which is good. So what I need to get, I looked at the date the other day and was like, oh, dang, like January is coming to a close soon.
I know.
And I'm supposed to be recording video. So got to get on that. But so we'll see about that one. But yeah, everything else is moving.
Good.
I think the episodes are not, next set of episodes is not going to come out for a while. I did put an episode out, I think, since the last time we talked. Maybe not since the last episode, but
I think
of Cat Tetris.
I can't remember.
I can't I can't keep track of time, but
it's all a blur.
But yeah, we have a whole chapter of little episodes out for our mini-series.
Yeah.
So
I definitely watched it.
Nice.
Can't remember when.
It's like, what day is what? No, I can't keep track.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's all moving.
Good.
Yeah, moving right along. So artist therapy this week. I have a question for you, which we can talk about. We've talked about this before, and the theme of your evening. So Janice had a theme for her evening, which was kind of like, was it like done?
What is it?
It's like done, not perfect. What was it? The exact phrasing of it?
No, done is better than perfect.
Done is better than perfect, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I was just wondering if you want to talk a little bit more about that. I know we've talked about it before, like why you wanted to theme the night after that, and kind of like your thoughts on done, not perfect. Because that, I mean, it's been resonating with me a lot more recently, that idea. Like getting things done.
Yeah.
Rather than being a crazy perfectionist. Which I tend to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just wondering your thoughts on that.
Yeah, I think done is better than perfect. Yeah, after the reading, someone was asking me, they're like, oh, like, did you... So they wanted to, like, quote me. And I'm like, I didn't create that.
Yeah.
They're like, well, where'd you get it from? And I was like, I don't know. Because I remember the day before, like, trying to source the quote and be like, where did I get this from?
Yeah.
And I don't know. It's like, it's on the internet, but, like, it's not really attributed to anyone. Like,
okay.
you just see it everywhere.
Gotcha.
And I think I originally got it from Tina Fey's book. And I don't know if she said exactly that, but I know she did say, like, when she was writing on SNL, she's like, the show doesn't go up when it's ready. The show goes up at 11:30.
Okay.
So it's just this idea that, like,
it's happening.
Ready or not.
Yeah.
Like, it has to happen.
Right.
Yeah, so I was like, all right. So, I mean, I've been working with that idea for years and, like, trying to get to that place. But yeah, and we've kind of experienced that ourselves, just like setting goals Like, it just helps make things happen.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, I said I'm going to do it. The date is here. So whatever form it's in,
yep,
it's going up.
Right.
Yeah, so I've been working with that idea. And then, like, the space that I used, it's a free space. But because it's free, it gets booked up way in advance.
Right.
So I think they released the new dates maybe like a month out. So sometime in December, I was like looking, and it just happened to be that like my birthday was open.
Yeah.
So I'm like, well, I'm just gonna reserve this space.
What better day?
I don't know what for.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I've got that there, and then I started writing the show Thursday after Christmas because I was off. So like that's when I started writing it. And so for me, I was like, well, maybe I'll use that date to do this.
Yeah.
So that means I gotta finish this.
It's gotta be done.
Yeah, so it's gotta be done.
Yep.
Yeah. So I did like the first draft I wrote pretty quickly. And then it's just a matter of tweaking it and looking at it again and fixing it and doing whatever. But so for me, like, done is better than perfect, and it's kind of like at every stage. Because even like the first draft, just getting that done helps me get to the second draft. Because you know, the first draft is never perfect.
You just have to accept that.
Yeah.
Right.
So you're like, okay, this part is done. Now I can go on to the next part.
Right.
And so, yeah, it's just like building dones on top of each other.
Yeah. I like that.
And then it got to the point where like, I have to cast this thing. And so, yeah, it just gets scarier the more other people are getting involved. And then I'm like, all right, so I have to finish this draft. It's gonna have to be whatever it is.
Yep.
Because I can't, you know, I have to freeze it for now for this read. And so for me, it was just like, okay, and now I just have to just let it go.
Yeah.
And like just rest in the fact that I'm not saying this is perfect. So hopefully, like, don't expect that.
Right.
Because I know that it's not.
Don't receive it as that.
Right. But it's done. And it's something.
Yeah.
It's just something to work with.
Yeah.
And, you know, I think we just get so precious and so wrapped up in things having to be perfect.
Well, and perfect to you is so different. I mean, like, you as the writer, it could have been perfect for someone out there, you know?
Right.
Like, they could have received it as, like this was perfect. But, like, to you, obviously, you would think of it differently.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, so it gets...
Just understanding that, too. Yeah.
Yeah. And it gets hard sometimes, I think. Also because just, I mean, at my core, I'm just lazy. So I just want to, you know, just do it.
Yeah.
And be finished.
Yeah.
Like, I want it to be perfect the first time so that I don't have to do it anymore.
Right.
But now it just doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
So now I'm like, oh, I don't know. I don't know what to do with it. Kind of, because I was like, oh, it actually went over way better than I thought it would.
So good.
So
everyone loved it.
So then I'm like, oh, I have, you know, in the week between, like, I didn't go back and fix anything. I didn't change anything, but like I did have some thoughts.
Okay.
I was like, I might tweak this and tweak that. So then now I'm like, oh, well, do I tweak it or do I just leave it? I don't know. I don't know.
These questions.
Yeah, but either way it goes, I never would have known if I had just waited for it to be perfect.
Yep.
Because, yeah, to me, I was like, I don't know.
Perfect.
I don't know how this is going to go over.
Yeah.
I don't. Like, I didn't even know, because at first I had, I had labeled it as a dramedy.
Yeah.
And then like, you get so in your head and you know the work and you just see it differently. was like, is it funny at all? I don't know. Like, it's pretty.
It's like kind of dark.
It's kind of dark. So I was like, all right, you know what? I'm just gonna label it drama.
Yeah.
Just to be safe. But then.
No, I thought it was funny too.
Yeah. People were laughing.
People were laughing.
Like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't like. It's terrifying to put things out that you know aren't perfect.
Yeah.
But it's so gratifying too.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, like I said, we see it too much.
Yeah.
And like we get so familiar with it. Like you can't even really see it anymore.
Absolutely.
So for me, I was like, well, this is great because this was a pretty quick turnaround to just like do it and just take that chance. Here it is, and whatever happens, happens.
Yeah.
But also, it's my birthday, so you can't be too mean to me. It's my birthday.
No, it was
genuine
reaction. Yeah. No, people were feeling it. And I'm glad you're doing it again, kind of like very soon.
Yeah.
It's really like that. And it's just like, let's just keep it going. Like, give more people an opportunity to see it and hear it.
Which is so weird. Yeah, because I feel like everything I've done has been like one and done.
Yeah.
And not even purposefully, but like, it just hasn't worked out that way. Mm. And so, yeah, I don't know, like I said, like, with your own work, you just get so...
Yeah.
You're so blind to it.
Absolutely.
So I'm like, would anybody want to see this twice? Like, what? I don't know. Are people going to come the second? Like, I'm already, like, wrecking myself.
Yeah.
Over the next thing.
Yeah.
But then also having, like...
It's a constant thing.
Yeah. You just got to move past it.
Yeah.
And keep going.
Kind of push through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because... What's the worst that can happen?
What's the worst that can happen? No, I'm excited to see where this goes.
Yeah. And it was good. I said there's always things you just don't even think about.
Yeah.
You're so focused. I just want this to not crash and burn.
Yeah.
But yeah, like the cast that came together was amazing.
Amazing. Great chemistry too.
Yeah.
I thought.
Like, and then like just the connections I made with people.
Yeah. And
I mean, just the fact that people would read it in general, but then for people to still want to be involved and like do it again, and even that, and then the Scandusical piece, yeah. So I was like, oh, like I got this new collection of people,
yeah,
which is amazing.
Amazing,
yeah.
And the Janice did like a Q&A after, and the cast was getting very involved in that.
Yeah.
They had questions, which they're not required to do. You know, it's like, you don't have to participate in this if you don't want to, but like a lot of the cast were actually engaging with it.
Yeah.
And asking you questions about it, and I thought that was really telling.
Yeah. And it was good for me because it was pretty much like, just like all levels.
Yeah.
So there are people who know like my story really well.
Yeah.
And then people who have no idea about anything.
Yep.
So like the fact that like resonated seemingly with like everyone, just at a different
in different ways.
Like Christian and non-Christian.
Yep.
And it was just like, oh, okay, and like just seeing the different things, you know. Because for me, I was like, I don't know. I'm saying a lot of things here. And like trying to not, I'm not saying everything that I think and feel, but like
sure,
trying to hit some specific things and to see, oh, like it worked.
Yep.
Like it came across.
Yep.
Yeah, it was just really.
I'm glad you feel good about it.
No, I do.
Good.
I do.
Good.
Yeah.
All right.
Because it was done.
It was done.
Done. But that's how I feel about done versus perfect.
I'm glad. No, I'm glad.
What are your thoughts?
No, I'm glad you that was the theme of the evening. It's definitely been on my mind a lot.
Yeah.
That idea. I mean, I think perfectionism is this trap that we so easily fall into as artists, and I mean, it's sort of like it's weirdly kind of like a dream killer almost, because you can just end up not doing anything or not completing anything.
Yeah.
And I think that was a challenge. I mean, and it still is, because I'm still like a perfectionist sometimes, and I have to battle back against my tendencies. But the thing is, never, like, if I think about what's in my mind that I want something to be, nothing is ever exactly that way. Ever. Like, the things that I've finished have never been exactly what I thought they were going to be. Yeah. So, it's just like if I had stuck to that idea, I wouldn't have done anything ever. Yeah. So it's really a trap, I think. And it's, like you said, I really like the idea of you keep just building on one finished thing at a time. And, you know, something is always, you're going to have to start with something being whack. Like, or it's like you're building muscles. I mean, we've talked about this before too, but it's like, or probably used this analogy before, but if you're going to the gym, like the first time you go, you're not, like, first time I went to the gym or got back in the gym, I couldn't do anything. Yeah. Like, I was like barely able to lift like one thing. Like I can yeah, this is really
same.
Me too. Yeah, and it's so easy to get discouraged. You're like, why am I even doing it? Because I can't lift anything. But you just do what you can. And then the next time, you do a little bit more. And it's just becomes, you actually have the muscles now, and you can do it. But like, it's like any skill that you're building on. Yeah. You're just gonna find yourself like, oh, I'm doing things I could never have done before. You know, and I just had to be whack for a while. And like building on those little bits of like finished, completed, like imperfections. Yeah. And, you know, now I've built up the muscles and I can do the thing I want to do. Or get the thing out of my head in the way I want it to.
Yeah, and be whack at another level.
Yeah, exactly. And continue to judge yourself. But just like release it. And I like that this for you, it's like you have all these things that you see in it that are like not quite right or whatever, but like to us as audience members, we receive it so differently. So it's kind of cool, I think, when and same with me, like releasing music and stuff. You know, I have all these things in my head that I'm like, okay, I mean, it's done. Like, there are things that are imperfect to me, but it's cool hearing people connect with certain songs or whatever, and you're like, oh, really? Like, oh, okay. I think this is very surprising to me. Yeah. Yeah, so it's definitely a trap. Yeah, it seems like a strength. Like, I think it's framed in some ways as a strength, like perfectionist. Like, no, you can do like you have high standards for things, but it can very easily, especially depending on your personality. Yeah. Too, like you should know how you are, but
I know how I am.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I've learned a lot about myself. Yeah. And that for me, like, my perfectionism was very crippling. Yeah. And there's different levels of it, but.
Yeah, I don't think it helps anyone. Like, I think. Yeah. I think people have to learn how to.
They probably have to learn just how to deal with it.
Just how to, like, look past it. Yeah. Or you just have that much arrogance, or you think everything you do is perfect. Yeah. And those people do exist.
Oh, that's true.
But yeah. No. So I know. So it's been a very good lesson for me. Good. Because I immediately, like, even I mean, success, it just cuts both ways. Because
Sure.
I immediately start thinking, oh, well, I peaked. That's it.
That's it.
And
All right, downhill.
Downhill. Ugh.
The mind
Mind
is
is...
gotta fight back.
Yeah. So then it's just like, well, be that as it may. I just have to get the next thing done.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yep.
Yeah.
One little thing at a time.
That's it. That's all I can do.
Yeah. It's good. Do you have a word for the week?
Kinda. I was thinking, and it also has to do with being done.
Yeah.
But kind of from a different side.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, sometimes you can just get so used to something, and even if it's not the thing you really want to do,
yeah,
and even if you know you don't really want it, like it's been like a locator. And you're like, I don't necessarily like this place, but I know where it is.
Yes.
And I know where I am.
Yep.
And who I am in this place.
Yep.
And so, like, sometimes when you're done with something, things get taken away, and like there's just this, just kind of an instability.
For sure.
Yeah, but so I guess my word of the week is like, that's okay. And yeah, sometimes you do just have to let go of things to make room for other things. And it's very rare that you know what the next thing is before you lose the thing you have, even if it's not the thing you necessarily want. Like, but you're like, oh, but I feel useful here.
Yeah.
I have something to do here. Yeah, I just know who I am here. But yeah, sometimes it's okay to be done with something and not know how to feel about that and not know exactly who you are or what's about to happen.
Yep.
But yeah, just lean into that because done is good. It's a good thing.
There's probably some sort of lesson there.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the instability and the transition. Transitions are tough.
Transitions are tough.
Yeah.
Always. But yeah. And we're still in the beginning of the year. And transitions are still happening. So, just lean into it. You'll be alright.
It's a good word. I like that. My word, I think, will also be kind of related to the artist therapy topic, but I feel like, I think just I would encourage just getting rid of like all or nothing mentalities. So that's another part of perfectionism that I've struggled with a lot. So I always have these grandiose ideas, and they're eventually sometimes I can figure out a way to get there, but not everything has to be like the biggest thing, like there's nothing wrong with small things sometimes, and so you don't have to give up like this idea of the big thing just because you can't do it. Like do like a piece of it, so I feel like it's very easy to just not do anything at all when you have this really big idea that you don't know how to attack. So I think that's my word. Just give up like the all or nothing. Like it doesn't have to be just the big thing. Like you can do a piece of it and it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's my word.
Nice.
And recommendations?
Ooh.
This week?
I recommend
earmuffs. Sorry.
That's yours?
No. Well, yes. You should get earmuffs. I just think they're a great way to, like, if you're concerned about your hair, like, you can still be warm. Like, there's a way. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. Finish.
No, I don't know. My sermon is over
for
but...
our viewers in Florida and DR.
Yeah, when you guys visit somewhere cold, you don't have to ruin your hair. There's another way.
There is.
There is.
And it's amazing how much, like, the ears matter.
The ears matter.
Yeah.
Like, I'm cold if I don't have, like, I'm so much warmer with my earbuds. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
It's
the
amazing.
Difference. Like, versus other parts of my body.
Yeah.
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 Like, even just my head versus, like, if I wore a hat.
But if your ears are still out.
Yeah, but my ears are still out.
Yeah. It's a waste.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, I didn't mean for that to be my recommendation, but it was on my spirit. I'm sorry.
It's done now.
It's done now. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I feel like you had a good one.
I recommend either or both of the documentaries about the FYRE Festival.
I watched that today.
Which one?
The Netflix one.
Woo! It is. Both of them are amazing. But
I watched the Hulu one.
Yeah, I think the Netflix one is better.
Okay.
They're both.
Yeah.
They're both good.
I heard it's worth watching both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just, I don't know, it's so entertaining. But also, in a weird kind of way, I'm like, man, if we could just have half the confidence of these schemers, because, like, people were just handing him money. Like, just based off of his confidence and just, like, going for it.
Yep. He had nothing.
He had nothing.
Like, he was lying about every single thing. And all
like,
these people were giving him money.
For years.
Yes.
For, like, different ventures.
Yeah.
And I'm like... But he just, like, had no shame in just, like, asking.
It's true.
And I'm like, how many things have I wanted to do? But I'm like, oh, I can't ask people for it. Like,
yeah.
I can't ask for that.
But, like, real things.
Yeah.
Real
things.
Yeah, real things.
That would be great.
Mm-hmm.
For a fraction of the millions that he was getting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Incredible.
So it is...
That
is not the point of either of the documentaries, but...
No, it's a good lesson.
It is a great lesson, and they are just highly entertaining.
It's astounding.
It is astounding, and I felt like no sympathy for any of the people who were there. I just did not feel bad for them.
My cousin bought a ticket. I gotta talk to him about how he feels about the documentary. I'm sure he's nuts.
Did he, like, actually get there?
He didn't actually get there, I don't think. I think it was, like, day 2 or something, so he was saved. But...
No, you gotta find out, like, what happened to all that money. Like, because...
There's none to be...
the refund policy there.
But there's no money. No one has money to give. I don't think there... I don't know.
No.
I mean... Maybe, like... Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. Unless... I don't know. Could your credit card company... Or could it be, like, a fraud thing?
Could be.
And then, I don't know.
I have questions for my cousin. Anyways.
No offense to your cousin, but...
That's a great recommendation.
Yeah. So, either one. And
no, the marketing was amazing. Like, I don't know if you saw the marketing beforehand, but...
I remember.
Yeah.
I remember it.
It was incredible. Like, the website was like... It, like, was this magical appearance of these villas or whatever when you clicked. Like,
it's just so... like...
This dream they were selling. They were just selling...
Something that was not...
Nothing.
Did not exist.
It didn't...
At all.
It did not... They did not plan to make it exist. It's really amazing. That's a great recommendation.
Oh my goodness.
Really, really great recommendation.
And then I had to also appreciate Hulu's hustle. Because, like, Netflix has been, like, hyping it up.
Yeah.
And their release date was Friday.
Okay.
So they were, like, doing all their promo. And then Hulu was, like, working on theirs, but never, like, saying when it was coming out.
Okay.
And then they, like, swooped in.
Oh, did they?
What was it, like, the Tuesday or Wednesday?
Like, before?
With theirs, yeah.
That's
so, like, everybody
slick.
was already... had, like, oh, the
slick.
FYRE Festival documentary is coming out.
Ooh, they're
Boom.
slick.
There it is.
Impressed.
Yeah. So, but yeah.
Alright.
FYRE Festival.
Alright, you guys have things to do this week. Buy earmuffs and watch
watch
it with your earmuffs on. Unless you live somewhere warm. Then stay there. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us. You can subscribe to YouTube, hang out with us some more. We'll be back every week, every Monday.
Yep.
We've got Instagram, Twitter, Cat Tetris tweets.
Yes.
And we will see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey, no, thanks for